to create online quiz and survey forms using different tools. Yes, we'll be going to see how can we create using the quiz forms using Google Forms, Microsoft Forms and H5P. Yes, it is easy to access using even smartphone. It is auto-saved in either Google Drive and MS Teams. Exposure to new learning management system. It's paperless, time saver, effective feedback, data analysis, easy and auto evaluation, additional features like score importing. And also, there is a challenge in storing results in H5P. So the H5P plugins for Drupal, WordPress, and Moodle, they store basic results such as the start and stop time scores and maximum scores per user per H5P content type. In the Drupal module, the views module may be enabled in order to display these results. In WordPress, these results are available with only the H5P plugin installed. In Moodle, the scores are stored via the Gradebook API. If you are just embedding H5P, you will not be able to store your learner's result. Let's see how to create forms in using Google Forms. In Google, just type Google Forms. Just click the first link. You could see here the purple color forms. So in personal, just go to Google Forms, click a blank form. You just give a title to this form. I'm giving us general knowledge. Even you can give some description for this form. To improve the GK. Now I'm going to start typing these questions. So there are various options here in this drop down. It can be a short answer, it can be a paragraph, it can be a multiple choice, check boxes, drop down. You can upload your file, you can even pick this linear scale, multiple choice grid, checkbox grid, even date and time you can add it. So I'm just choosing this multiple choice as of now. I'm just typing a question. Log tables were invented by option 1. I'm just clicking here. So it's John Doe. Option 2, I'm adding John Napier. And next option, I'm adding John Harrison. And next option, I'm adding John Douglas. Okay. So once it is done, you can lock this question. So there are two options here. One is you can duplicate the question if you want. Otherwise, if not, you want to delete this question, you can use the delete option. So this is required. This you have to make it to purple. So the meaning is if we enable this required option, then the person who is attempting this quiz cannot complete the form unless he answer. So it is better to enable this option. To add the next question, just click this plus at the right hand side. So a question will be added. And let me type another question. So Joule is the unit of pressure, energy, temperature, force. Yeah, it is done. So again, at the bottom, I'm just turning this required to purple. Yes. So my form is over now. Yeah. So there are other options here, which I will explain you now. So you could see the 6 dots here. When you just click this and drag it, no, you can even drag the question and drop it here. Okay, you have that option. If not needed, again you can drag it and drop it here. So if you are typing n number of questions, you can do this. And also not for the question alone, even for the options at the side, you have this 6 dots. So you can even drag and drop this option here. You can interchange it, right? And to make the form look better, the form can also be broken down to multiple sections using the symbol TT. So subsections can be added using this TT. So if it, here it is not required, this I am deleting this. That's all. And the next option is the add image and the videos. You can even upload an image here. You can upload a video here, right? So some sections, additional sections can also be added under this question, right? So to just change the color palette of the form, you can customize the theme here. I'm just customizing this theme to just orange color. Yes, you can also choose an image for this. So Google is providing some images. So there is an image under work and school. Okay, under that I'm just selecting this book image and just press insert. So at the top of this note, you could see a book image. Yes, it is inserted. My form looks better now. Yes, right. So here also, yeah, everything is done. So 2 questions we have typed in so far. And there is an option in the settings I will show you. Okay, so this is in general, presentation and quizzes. In general, if you want, you can collect the email addresses, you can make it enable. And you just click this also. You just limit the response, that is limit to 1 response. That is, they have to sign in their Google ID. So it is better to limit to 1 response, not more than 1 ID per person. And this is like respondents, if they can edit after submit, no. Or if they can see summary charts and text responses, yes, if possible, you can also click this. Okay, they can see the summary charts and the text responses. If you're not willing, then you can just switch it off. And coming to the presentation, okay, so there are options like you can show the progress bar, you can shuffle the question order too. If you are inserting some 100 questions and you are posting no, so maybe the test will be for 1 hour or 1 hour 15 minutes. So all the questions will be shuffled between the respondents. So it is really tough to trace out the questions. So it is the best option here. And quizzes. So now I am making this form as a quiz. So I am enabling this. So immediately after each submission, I will be releasing the grade. So that's why it is clicked again. So the respondent should be able to see what question he has missed and what is the correct answer and what are the point values. You just save it here. Yes. So our form is ready now. And Google saved our forms in our drive. So no need to worry about saving. And to allot the marks for each question, come to the general form. And at the below every question, you could see answer key, right? You can just click it. When you click it, you could see here the points. So you can give any number of marks or points here. So for each question, I'm giving 1 mark. So 1 point is done. And similarly here again, when I click this, I can add some point here. So it is for 2 marks total. And finally, to send the form, so there is an option for send. Before that, I will tell you, if you want to limit the time that the respondent should respond between sometimes, say for example, if you are releasing this form to everyone by 10 o'clock and ask them to attend the question from 10:05, Then you want to close the form by 10:30 for 25 minutes. Then you can set the limiter here. So there is an add-on here where you can click a form limiter and you can set the limit. It will take some time. So this form limiter will have a start option and the ending date and the starting date with year and time, date, everything. So you can set the limits here. Yes, date and time. So I'm just selecting the date here. So tomorrow, sorry, for example, 18/7/2020, I'm selecting the date. I'm selecting the time by 10 a.m. Okay, I've set it. So this will stop accepting form responses. So probably by 9:30 or 9:15 a.m. I will circulate the link. Okay, so it is save and enable. So the form limiter is enabled now. So by sharply 18/7/2020 10 a.m. the form will be closed. Yes. So I can now share this link. So press this send option. So this is send via mail. You can paste all the mail addresses here and you can send via mail. I find it very easy to send the link. So this is a link generation. When you click this no, you will get a link. So you can just put it here, do copy. So it is copied actually. Then you can paste it anywhere. Even through WhatsApp you can share or even your mail you can share. Okay, any mode you can share your link so that the student will respond. And this is an option which is called embed option. So this embed code will copy the embed code and embed it in the website if you want. Okay, it is a HTML code basically. So we use usually the link, right? Okay. So it is copied, then it is done. It's auto saved in your drive. So I'm just directly accessing my drive. So you can access your drive at any time. You can, if you want, you can edit your Google form which you have created. So you can also view the preview of your Google form by this particular icon. So you can have a preview of it. And if you want to edit also, you can use this, edit this form. You can edit the form, and you can submit the form. And we have one more option in this, I'll show you in the general. So responses, to record the responses, you have three dots here, just click this. So you can even enable this get email notifications for new responses. If you want, you can select the response destination. You can download the responses too. You can delete all the responses too if you want. And you can create a spreadsheet here by clicking this, and you can rename it, and you can even save this existing spreadsheet where you will get all the mail IDs and the answers from the respondents. So now your Google form is created. It will be there in your drive at any time. You can access it and send it, share it to your respondents. Let's see now how to create these quiz forms using MS Forms. So directly you can type office.com. So you can sign in via your existing Outlook account. So I have already signed in. So that is why it is directly opening. So you could find all the apps here. So there is an option called forms. Just click it. So you can create your own title here. So this is new quiz. So again I am just typing general knowledge to improve the GK. In form description I'm just giving. If you want also you can add some image, insert an image through this Bing search. Maybe I'm just adding like education. Let's see. So I'm just clicking this. Then be added automatically in your form. So you can customize your form in this way. And add new option, let it get loaded. Meantime, I'll explain you in the add option, you have like choice, text, rating, date and everything. So in any option you can choose. So I'm going to like multiple choice. So it is choice, I'm just choosing this. And in this question, I'm just typing the same question. Log tables were invented by, so let's see, Napier, Douglas. I'm adding this option by clicking this add option, and Harrison, and some other option I'm giving. Do. Okay, so the options are over now. Yes, so you can add another question here. So again, it will be asking for whether it's a choice-based question or a text or rating. So let me choose a rating question now and type, how do you rate this form? So maybe the rating level, we have some options till 10. I'll show you here. So you can choose the rating level, and even you can choose the symbol here. So as usual, I'm just putting it for 5, and the symbols we have star and number. The star looks pretty good, so I'm choosing the star. And you can even enter the points here. I'm giving 5 points here for this question. Yeah, it is required. The response is required as we did in Google Forms. And here in this question, if you click it, you can add a points here. So 5 points for this question. So it is required. I'm not going to enable this multiple answers here. So yes, we have some options called shuffle options, drop down, math, subtitle, add branching. As we did there, you can add some subsections here also. So once done, in the right top, you could see 3 dots where settings is there. So if you press the settings, you have some option for quiz to show results automatically. Yes, I have to enable that. Who can fill out this form? Anyone with the link can respond, or only people in my organization can respond. If you want to record the name and one response per person, you have to enable that too. And next is like option for responses, accept responses, start date, end date. So here there's no form limiter. Directly you can mention the start date, end date here. You can even shuffle the question. You can customize the thank you message also. Thank you for your response in that way. And you can send the email receipt to the respondents, that is your mail is received, and get email notification of each response. So all the steps are there in the settings that you can enable. And coming to this theme, you can even change the theme of your theme, and just changing this theme to this background. And yes, it is set. You can view the preview of this form. So this is how it would look like when the respondent responds, and he will submit the form. Okay. So if you want to like view it in a mobile mode, or the computer mode, you can select that too. Yes. So this is a preview, right? So I'll show you how this response is. Yes, you can record the response. You can open in Excel sheet. You can review the answer. You can post the score. You can see the status here. So when there is a three dot button here, you can create a summary link also. Okay. So since this form doesn't have any responses yet, it is showing this. And now you can share this form. So like I can choose here whether anyone can with the link can respond. Yes. So I can click this. So this is the link I am getting. I can copy the link. So this is a link one, and this is a QR code. If you want, you can generate your own QR code. You can even download it. Your form will be enabled. Then this is an embed code, and again this is an email ID. So usually we prefer to use the link, embed, and the QR. So that's all. Your form is done. H5P. So just type www.h5p.org. So since I'm already having an account, I need not create a free account now. So this page will be appearing before you. So if you are a new user, you have to create your free account with your Gmail ID and some password which you prefer. And this is very simple to create. Since I'm having my own login already, so I'm just going to my login. So this is my account page. So where I have to click this tryout H5P. So when I click this tryout H5P, I will get a page like this. So here you can create your interactive content. So here I'm going to, since I'm going to use this quiz form, I can directly select this quiz question set. Once I click this question set, I can progress indicator, like it can be text or dot, I can proceed with that. And since it is loading, and then you can, as usual, give the title. So the title is for BIP. Okay, so maybe then this quiz introduction and everything you have it here. So if you want, optional background can be added. So I'm not adding it as of now. And this is a progress indicator, as I told you. You can select the dot. And this is a pass percentage. I've set it like 50 already. So let it be 50. You can change if you want. And this is the questions. So here, this is a gray color. This gray color indication, this particular box, where you can choose a type of question if you want like fill in the blanks, or true or false question, or essay type question, or a multiple choice question. So anything you can just select it here. And so once it is selected, you will get a untitled multiple choice. You can just my title is like general knowledge. I'm just typing that here. So general knowledge, and this is the question. So for every question you will get like this. So I'm getting a question here, typing the question here like Joule is the unit of. So this is an option actually, sorry. So I'll just type it in the question. So this is a question. So Joule is the unit of. Here in options, you can type options like pressure. Okay, this option is not correct, so I'm not enabling this correct now as of now. And next option I'm typing here is energy. So since this option is the correct one, I'm just clicking this, and I'm adding an option, third option, which is force, and this is not correct again. Obviously only one answer could be correct. And the fourth option is, I'm just typing it as heat. Okay, so the options are over now. So this overall feedback here also you can even the score range can be given. If you click this, you can like put it like it is poor. You can add range. So 0 to 50 or 49 percentage is poor. And when I click here, I can add range again. So 50% to 69% is average, maybe roughly I'm giving. So again, here when I add range, I will get 70 to 89 percentage is good, and obviously 90 to 100 percentage is excellent. So these will be this. I mean, the feedback will be different for all the score ranges. And if you want to distribute evenly, you can click this also. And disable the backwards navigation. If you want, you can disable that backward navigation. And randomized questions, yes, you can enable this randomized questions if you want. And number of questions to be shown, suppose you just leave it, so it will automatically adjust to the screen. And once it is finished, you can just press it like finished. And before that, you have some options here in the H5 options. Display buttons, allow download, embed button, and copyright button. You just remove these allow download and copyright button. Okay, you can just finish it off. So it is finished. The form is saved now, and you can save your form. Right. So it is VIT. You can the form you have created here. Right. So this is your question. Like Joule is the unit of force, heat, pressure, and energy. So here you can, press any response like energy, and you can check. So it is one, it's right. So it is excellent because it is valuing for 1 for 1, right? So if you want to get the link of this code, as of now you can get only this embed link. Okay, so this embed code. So here you could find this h5p.org h5p embed 964. This number you have to remind it, like you have to copy it, 96477. So I'm just copying this 96477. Okay, so I can, so this is that link, entire link, just copy it. Okay, just place it in this bar. So when you press enter, it will be directly leading you to the form. Okay, so this is how you can use with this H5P. You can create some quiz forms. Let's start learning it. Thank you so much.